很温馨的在这里跟大家交流一下，如何对待高中生的恋爱问题。许多亚裔家长们反对的意见，最重要的是怕学习受到干扰，怕孩子们的学习变得一塌糊涂。而大多数美国家长最担心的是孩子的健康状况，因为恋爱了并不是一件很容易的事情，孩子们在身体、情绪、精神和智力上都要照顾好自己。高中生因为生理上要经历一个逐渐发育成熟稳定的过程，心理成熟能力还不够，所以在恋爱的过程中容易情绪不稳定，在强大的刺激面前不能镇静从容，因为不能自我控制，所以会影响他们的生活和学习以及身体的健康。一般父母不同意孩子们高中的时候谈恋爱。我们期待青少年有着远大的理想，并为这个目标而努力，而用自己的意志努力服从理智，自觉地支配自己，去实现预期目标是一件很重要的事情。要求他们学会对注意力的转移和升华，去实现自己的梦想。但是另一方面，高中生要锻炼自己学习人际交往，丰富业余生活，在家长、学校和社会以及同伴的帮助下掌握知识，端正态度。就是我们现在不谈论这个问题，在他们考上大学以后还会经历和遭遇。今天的美国只有23个州要求学校必须有性知识教育，这23个州里边只有20个州要求有性知识和艾滋病知识的教育，只有13个州要求对孩子们的教育是从医学方面着手。全美只有2个州，加州和路易斯安那州，禁止学校不要从宗教信仰的方面去进行性教育。这样的教育就不可避免地有了下面的数据。下面的数据是从 American Medical Associate 来的。第一次有性生活的平均年龄是16岁。第二，每年有100万的少女怀孕。第三，50%的8年级学生和80%的12年级学生喝酒。第四，200万的青少年一周至少喝酒5次，每次喝5杯以上。第五，50%的青少年车祸伤亡因为酗酒。第六，每个月有20%的12年级学生抽烟。所以说，作为家长，这是一个很重要的问题，要跟孩子交流。怎么样跟孩子谈论这种问题？尤其是我们亚裔比较含蓄。首先，你要自己有一定的知识去谈论这个问题。可以想象一下，你是在跟自己的父母交谈。回忆一下你的青少年时代的经验，了解如何防止和感染艾滋病病毒和性病的危险，确定一下如何交谈能使孩子们的感觉好。第一，直接告诉你孩子你不希望他有这种事情发生。第二，很同情他，现在的性生活方式没有一种是安全的。第三，根据他现在的约会的度来进行深度的交谈。爱情不是用发生关系来维持的，你爱的是他这个人，而不是他能为你做的事情，或你能为他做的事。要对自己的情感和行为负责，在身体上、情绪上、精神上、智力上都要照顾好自己。第四，可以假设一下，如果他们有孩子，怎么样照顾好这个孩子？也可以问一下，是不是他们希望你来照顾好这个孩子？第五，要避免批评孩子，要重复地告诉他们，你是因为爱他们，所以想给他们最好的建议。第六，鼓励孩子写日记，发生了事情，孩子可以坐下来想一想，并且记下来，在这个过程中可以反思一下。第七，如果发现孩子开始有了男朋友或女朋友，可以邀请他们经常到家里来吃晚餐或外出，这样可以观察一下对方是不是有良好的家教、正确的人生观。作为一个父亲，在家庭中的作用非常重要，尤其是跟女儿的关系。第一，给女儿很多的注意力，尽量多抽时间参加她的活动，经常带她吃午餐和约会、看电影，让她知道她是被生命中第一个男人爱着的和有价值的。第 第二，总是对他说一些好听的话，告诉他你爱他，告诉他他好看，写一些情书给他。女孩子谁从来没有听到或收到这些好听的词，会极端的被会做这些的男孩子们吸引。第三，跟女儿谈一谈和男孩子之间的友谊，给他一些关于从男人的期待方面对女人的约会和关系的看法。他如果了解男孩子是怎样去思考和行为的，那么他就能够对自己有正确的评价和相应的行为。第四，做一个实际生活中好丈夫的好榜样，对待妻子尊重和浪漫并存，这样女儿就会知道她的恋人应该和父亲一样去对待她。第五，让女儿知道外在的条件和媒体对待女人的评价有的时候是不对的，女儿是最美丽的，做好她自己就好了。内在的美丽远比外在的美重要。第六，要跟孩子们确定一些约束的条件，比如如果是带朋友回家不可以上楼。我就谈到这里，下面请我的朋友 Barbara 给大家谈一下。
Well, thank you so much for having me today. So I'm going to talk today about adolescent dating and the differences between dating in the United States and how dating is for Asian American students who are more recently or first generation here in the United States, and how parents can navigate that process and help guide their children when they are new to the United States. So first of all, what do we mean by dating? Here in the United States, dating means maybe pairing off to one or just with two people, maybe going to the movies, going to a restaurant for a meal. But today it can also mean things like going out in group dates, which are very informal, and then maybe a couple can informally pair off while still part of the group. Or it could mean kind of the more traditional form, which might be a boy asking a girl to go to a school dance, or a homecoming dance, or a prom, which would be a more traditional form of dating. Within United States culture, within American culture, the purpose of dating is for enjoyment or for pleasure and companionship, just regular socialization. We see it as a practice form of developing relationship skills. So during adolescence, basically they're practicing of how to go about this process of eventually picking or selecting a partner, a husband or a wife. But during adolescence, that's really not the purpose of dating. That would come much later. But this would be considered practice at that process. So there is no intention during adolescence that the purpose of dating would be marriage. Now, within Asian culture, the purpose of dating, that is its whole purpose, is that the purpose of dating would be to find a suitable marital partner. And so therefore, it wouldn't be permitted for adolescents. And in fact, adolescents, should be focused on things like excelling at academics, and therefore dating would be a distraction from that. And so why would we permit dating? For example, in China, high school is very much focused on getting into university, and getting a high score on the standard exam is so crucial for getting to the next step in life that both the schools and the parents ban dating. And so, the entire culture is set up so that dating is not something that one would even think about doing in high school. So culturally, things are set up very, very differently between China and the United States. Whereas dating would be encouraged within the United States, it's not only discouraged, it's banned within many Asian cultures. And then in China, for example, dating isn't banned in college, but it's certainly discouraged. and I believe it was around 2005 that they could no longer force students who got married to drop out of college, but still it's not highly encouraged. So dating really is pushed off until your education is complete. But here in the United States, we view dating as sort of practice up until that point in time when you would be looking for a husband or a wife. So we don't put the same level of seriousness on dating when someone is young. So since the purpose of dating is so different between the two cultures, it's perfectly understandable why Asian parents, don't really understand why American parents would allow for dating. So what happens then for your son or daughter who is kind of in the middle of these two things? They're going to school so their non-Asian peers are engaged in dating and they see this. And so when they're at school, when they're around their non-Asian peers, when they look in the media, they see dating as a normal thing. And then, they are maybe getting messages from home that say that this is not something they should be allowed to do. So when they're navigating these two worlds, what tends to happen? Well, what tends to happen if you are not talking about this with them, is that they do tend to date. They just tend to date without your knowledge. And even if you think that you kind of know everything that's happening, they do tend to sneak around, and that's probably not something that you want. So what is best is if you could talk with them about what it is that you do want for them. You have a much better chance of them being compliant and doing what it is that you would like them to do if you can have conversation around dating and what you would consider to be acceptable. Doesn't mean that you need to allow them to do maybe what an American parent would allow, but you could maybe set out some guidelines of what would be acceptable at different ages, at age 16, at age 18. So for example, if there was a homecoming dance at school, you could lay out what would be acceptable in terms of going to a dance, or what the parameters were, what the curfew would be, what behaviors you would expect or that person, your child, not to engage in or to engage in. Oftentimes, too, the research tells us that Asian American parents frequently avoid acknowledging or discussing their children's dating as long as their children maintain their grades. I would encourage you not to do that. I would say it would be better if you do talk with them about dating, directly, because it gives you the opportunity to again give them your expectations, talk about what it is you expect from them, and also to talk about things like what you expect in terms of sexual behavior, and a chance to educate them about sexuality. One of the things that is also observed with regard to Asian American high school students is that their dating pattern is different than their American counterparts. They tend to have this period of time which we call talking to someone. This is maybe where it's just an acquaintance, and it's a period of time where they're getting to know someone. But they go usually directly from that stage to a more serious stage where they describe as going out. So they then identify each other as boyfriend and girlfriend, and they consider the relationship to be serious. And we think this is because dating within Asian culture is considered to be more serious, whereas their American counterparts would be engaging in other intermediate steps of dating in between there. Asian high school students tend to get more serious more quickly. I think if they had permission from their parents and their parents were talking about dating with them, that getting serious more quickly probably wouldn't happen. Finally, being able to talk about what your expectations are and what your hopes are for your child does, as I said, give you this opportunity to talk about sexual behavior with your child, which is very important. Dating can be a prelude to sexual behavior, but it also, if you're discussing it, that does tend to ensure that your child is less likely to engage in sexual behavior. Asian American high school students, on average, tend to engage in less sexual behavior than their American counterparts, and even less so if their parents are discussing and educating their children about sexual behavior and what they expect. So you'll have a better outcome if you are open and talk with your children about these different areas, and I really encourage you to do so.